Hey everyone, it's Geetika. Welcome to my channel where we break down all things skincare. And today, we're tackling a question I get asked all the time. What's the difference between blackheads, whiteheads, and pimples? We've all been there, right? Staring in the mirror, trying to figure out what that little bump on our face is. Is it a blackhead, a whitehead, or something else entirely? Well, don't worry, because today I'm going to break it all down for you. We're going to dive deep into each of these little skin invaders, understand what causes them, and most importantly, how to deal with them. So, let's get started. Let's start with blackheads, those tiny dark dots that often pop up on our noses and chins. You know what I'm talking about? Now, despite what many people think, a blackhead is not filled with dirt. It's actually a pore that's become clogged with a mixture of sebum, which is our skin's natural oil, and dead skin cells. Think of it like a tiny little trash can that's overflowing. Not pretty, right? And because the top of the pore is open, this mixture gets exposed to the air and oxidizes, kind of like a sliced apple turning brown. That's what gives blackheads their characteristic dark color. The good news is that blackheads are considered non-inflammatory acne, meaning they don't usually get red, swollen, or painful. That doesn't mean we want them hanging around though, right? Later we'll talk about how to get rid of blackheads safely and effectively, so stick around for that. Now let's move on to whiteheads. Like their blackhead cousins, whiteheads also form when a pore gets clogged with sebum and dead skin cells. But here's the key difference. With whiteheads, the pore is closed off. It's like putting a lid on that overflowing trash can. Since the trapped sebum and dead skin cells aren't exposed to air, they don't oxidize and turn black. Instead, they stay trapped beneath the skin's surface, forming a little white or yellowish bump. That's why we call them whiteheads. And just like blackheads, whiteheads are also considered non-inflammatory acne. But don't let that fool you. They can still be stubborn little things. We'll discuss how to tackle them a little later in the video. Now we're getting to the more serious stuff. Pimples. Unlike blackheads and whiteheads, pimples are a type of inflammatory acne, which means they involve, you guessed it, inflammation. Pimples form when a clogged pore gets infected with bacteria. This triggers our body's immune system to send in the cavalry white blood cells to fight off the infection. This battleground is what causes the redness, swelling, and sometimes even pain that we associate with pimples. And to make matters more fun, pimples can come in different shapes and sizes. You've got your classic red bumps, sometimes with a white head filled with pus. Then there are the deeper, more painful ones that we call cysts or nodules. Dealing with pimples requires a different approach than blackheads and whiteheads. And we don't want to make things worse, right? So stay tuned, because we'll be talking about how to treat pimples safely and effectively. So there you have it. Now you know the key differences between blackheads, whiteheads, and pimples. Remember, understanding your skin is the first step to better skincare. If you're dealing with any type of acne, it's always a good idea to consult with a dermatologist or a trusted skincare professional. They can help you determine the best course of treatment for your specific skin type and concerns. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more skincare tips and tricks.